Canva RFM. Hi and welcome to another video. This is Canva with RFM, and in this video I want to tell you guys how to make a design the best design while still using Canva free. Okay, so we'll just press on presentation because it's a nice A4 size. Okay, so one thing that really is gonna make your design great is having images, elements, and text. When you have all of those together in one, it will look awesome. Now, looking at this, for example, you can see there's an image and an element together. Image and element everywhere here. Text, text, and element. It's really important to have all of them all the time. Okay, here they constantly keep using a phone. So let's look at another example. This one. I actually think that if this would have a background, something, we could try something like this. Oh, I didn't. Okay, 1 minute. No. So we don't want. Then we'll just go to something like, what is this? Film. So film. Oops, I wrote it wrong. Okay. I think that having something let's replace the background and then add another rectangle. Actually, we could leave the rectangle to change the color. And then doing something like this. Not duplicating it, sorry. And making it a bit transparent. I actually think that that could look way cooler. Something about like this, I think, could make it look way cooler. Now, maybe not exactly this because I haven't worked on it really, but yeah. These ones, I love how they look like. I love them because they have all of these kind of circles, all these cool elements, and then these images on top of them. It makes a really cool design, I think. Another one here. This one. They're all really cool. And they have all of the three in it. So always try to do that. Another tip that I've repeated so many times is how many colors you should have. 2 to 3 colors. By the way, if you still keep on forgetting some of these tips and you just really need them in your design, I am having a newsletter which you can get at my website, so it's in the description down below. And then you can go and you can sign up for the newsletter, and you'll get in the newsletter also a huge design which is gonna have all of the tips in it. Not a lot of people have signed up for the newsletter yet, and it's actually really useful because you get all the designs that we've created together in that week, and you also get extra designs, and sometimes I will also include an extra video, which is great if you just sign up. It's totally for free. You just have to go to my website, type in your email, and yeah, I will send you the newsletter every Friday. Okay, let's keep going. So also with text, only try to have 2, maybe 3. If you have 3, sometimes it can look like too much, but having 2 is great, and then having 3 is also still okay. Okay, now another way that you can get your designs way better is taking breaks during making your design. Now I already said this in the tips video, but I still want to repeat it because it's really important to have sometimes breaks, because what that's gonna allow you is it's gonna bring all of your creativity back, because when you start designing for really long, your creativity goes down. Okay, next is don't add too much. I've already said this in another video, and I've even showed what that would look like and why that looks like a mess. So try to always avoid that. Okay, the next tip is also quite important, I would say. So when you open a design and it's everything white, so many people find it extremely hard to put anything on there because they just add text and they write anything, hello, and then they don't know even where to go from there. Like, what should I do now? Should I just add a random image in the background? And then they just get really confused. So a great tip is using templates. And now if you don't want to use a template, you're like, okay, I really like how this looks like, but I don't want to use a template. That's fine. You can make this design as well without using a template. Just add a new page, change the color of the background. You could do first, okay, add the text. This could be about another thing about phones, or maybe charge your device. Charge your device, okay. Have it smaller. Now you said you don't want it to look like it, so we could have it maybe up here. Go to elements. You could even add a sticker, maybe. So something like this. You could add even in the corner like that. Okay, and then you could go and add, where are they? Here, frames. Add a, whoa, that was a little lag. A little frame. I don't want it to look the same, so you can also add a computer, for example. And then you could maybe create like a little puzzle kind of look. Now this design, I think it's gonna look extremely cool on that, so I will also link this at my website. Okay, whoops, too strong. Okay, now could add more if we wanted to. There we go. It's again a little lag. Move it down a bit, turn it a bit, and then we could have another tablet, but we could turn it this time this way. And then we have a really cool design. Okay, we could compare it. We could add maybe more text if you wanted, a subtitle. We could write something like charge your device now for free. Okay, make it way smaller. Oops, maybe not that small. Do a cool kind of handwriting. We could have it like coming out here. Okay, Now we have that. Now we would have to add images. So we want something about charging. So like device, cool image, cool image. Look, I like this one. This one's cool. Maybe we could have this one up here. Whoops. Double click. We could have something like that. Another cool thing to do is like, oh, I need something good to use as example. So we could have like a sunset, and then really cool thing is do like this and make it really big, and make sure you cover the whole area. Will go away in a minute. Okay, now this one, because it's this way turned, it's a bit weird. So what? Let me like change it a bit. Okay, something like this again would work. Okay, let's try more something like nature. I think it will be a bit easier to do. Okay, then make it big so it's everywhere covered. Okay, great. Then drag the same image in and make it also really big until you get the same image. So you would have to overlap it or look at the two images, make sure they are overlapping, and that's cool. Put it in this one as well. Make it around the size. Get it to the right kind of place. It's nearly the right size. And there we go. Got another one. And let's see, is that aligned? Pretty much. Oh, that's like perfect. Now changing the background would also look quite good. I just want something quite easy right now. Now this might still look quite cool and maybe even cooler, but that's not the point. The point here, let's make it full screen. This thing is not exactly, let's do Ctrl X and then Ctrl V. It's not cooperating. So just redo it. Sometimes you'll have to redo things in graphic design. This one's a bit lagging. So you could also leave it like that if you wanted to, but I don't exactly think that was nice. And it's really nice if you do images like this, because wait, if I have this now like spread out and on all platforms, if I want the person also in it, then I can have like that. And then, okay, I don't know what's wrong with this device. I don't know why it keeps on lagging a bit weird. So just insert this one there. Okay, redo it. Then we want the person in the image, so okay, I think this is a bit too big, and we could have it something like that. Okay, there's something lagging in the one corner. It's a bit hard to align it because it's kind of like just a rough area, so you can't exactly tell if it's aligned or not. I think this is quite good. So now the same size. Now it needs to be way bigger. Whoops, way bigger. Bit bigger only. I like that, that's quite good. And there you go. That would look quite nice. I don't know, it's always a device that's a bit off. And that would give you a quite cool design. Okay, we could also change this a bit. We do it this way. And have it coming like off the devices. Or maybe in the corner even. That could look quite cool. If we turn it a bit, then it's a bit more this way. It's not yet. Maybe this, a bit more up. There you go. We have this kind of cool thing going on in the corner. That looks extremely cool. There you go. You have something now, I think, which is quite cool. And you could add a rectangle as well. And like center it. Now I'm just giving a bit of things. Okay, now you would want maybe a small like charger. Whoops. And then something like this, which is like coming off of the side. Okay. Now we've totally gotten carried away. This was not supposed to be the video, but it doesn't matter. Now we've changed this inspiration into this. Now, yes, it will still need other editing, but what I mean is that you don't always need a template when you are designing. You also will get this at my website if you want. So that was another tip. Thanks for watching. Want to receive a newsletter every week containing free customizable templates? Then head over to my website, which you can find in the description down below. To check out other intermediate videos, press on the top left, and to review Canva features videos, press on the top right. See you next time. Bye.